Alrighty, guys, we're back. It is time. Rain code starting for the night. Um, very, very exciting. We had maybe one of the most fun investigations ever. Yesterday on stream, where we used Desuhiko's disguise ability to look like the potential culprits and try to glean information from the different people that were sussing and supporting people like their friends. So, we ended up getting caught when we were dressed up as Quistis, also known as Martina. And now she's about to shoot us, but we're gonna try to reveal the truth. There was so much conspiracy. Yeah, going into this, I have no idea which girl it is. It seems at first glance that they are all involved. I don't know if it's going to be like a group thing or what. Yeah, it wouldn't be outlandish as a theory to think that all those girls were friends with Aiko, who's the girl that was killed 6 months ago, and they got revenge on Karen because Karen killed Aiko. That's not confirmed, but on the what, Mars? Yeah, I'm thinking if it has to be just one of the girls, it's probably Kurane, who shot poison from above and the lighting area, and then illuminated the cup that the one who wasn't gonna die was supposed to take. But it really does sound like all of them might have known what was going on, because I think Yoshiko, was that her name? The girl with the bob, snuck the poison in the middle of the show because it had a 30-minute period. So yeah, I guess we'll just see where this goes. Why murder someone in such a public way? I mean, they probably view it as like she stole the lead spot at theater club from Aiko. So, poetic justice, like, you want the lead role, we'll have it and die doing it. I don't know.
Ow!
Kind of mad that Desuhiko's here with us.
What's going on? Where are we? Is this hell? Martina must have shot me. No way. Why would I be in hell? Even when it comes to women, I always stop just shy of criminal activity.
Calm down, Desuhiko. This place is a mystery labyrinth.
Huh? A mystery what?
Oh, let me explain for a bit. And that's everything. Were you listening, Desuhiko?
Yeah, I was just doing some appraising.
Appraising?
Yuma, this babe is totally top-tier. Where'd you meet a hottie like her? There's never a shortage of girls when you're around. You're the best wingman ever.
Master, this munchkin is an eyesore. You mind if I boom him now?
No, you can't.
Master? Is that how it is between you two? Well, you're making me jealous.
I just explained everything
His
to you, but
hands.
you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, he's really making me cringe.
Hey, let's hurry up and do, you know.
Huh? What does that mean? Is it something not family friendly?
The bloody nose.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
I think he's maybe like 16. Maybe. Well, it's time for this again. Yay, it's our sword.
Whoa! This is nice. I'm so excited. I feel like I just discovered a whole new kink. Hey, Yuma, me next, yeah? Let's swap places.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Shinigami's powers can only be used by whoever made a pact with her.
A pact? This goes even deeper than I thought.
I explained that earlier too.
Anyway, next up is materializing the solution.
I'm sure they've been through worse. Or similar.
Here you go, Master.
She's perfect. I'm in love.
Really?
Alright, I've made up my mind. I have no idea what this mystery labyrinth thing is, but before we get out of here, I'll get you to fall in love with me.
If you decapitate yourself, then I would consider it.
That can be easily arranged.
No, it can't.
Now, let's set off and riddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the culprit who preys on the truth.
Alright, let's do it.
Right. This is the beginning of our battle for love.
Jeez, I hope it works out.
Alright, well, we knew having Desuhiko along was gonna be annoying, so... Let's go.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. Oh, talk about creepy. Hey, why don't we just head back and grab something sweet?
I prefer corpses and mysteries over sweets.
What? Hey! What? Hold on, wait for me!
Yeah, his name's
Don't leave me
Desuhiko
behind.
Thunderbolt.
By the way, Yuma, there's something I gotta ask.
The average objectifying woman character? Yes.
I don't remember how I got here. Is it because I'm in love?
She's just
It's not
awful,
love, it's the
annoying fan
mystery
service.
labyrinth.
And she's your sidekick, so you have to deal with her
When
for the
an
entire
outsider
game.
enters the mystery labyrinth, their memories are sealed away.
This isn't gonna mess up my brain, is it? Am I gonna be alright?
Yep, might as well just accept her, honestly.
What difference does it make? Your brain is already messed up.
Peace and accept
Anyway.
your fate.
Are we at the exit yet?
We just got here.
Oh, if only there was a brave, strong boy around.
I don't mind her as much as I dislike the characters in anime that just fawn over the fan service. So, you mean like Desuhiko?
You can do that? Alright!
She's an icon? God damn it,
Now
trash.
getting pumped up!
Yeah, Desuhiko is pretty bad.
Oh, off he goes.
I would actually say at this point,
Wonder if he'll be
Desuhiko is
okay.
worse to me than Shinigami.
Who cares? He's just gonna slow us down anyway.
Diamond?
Oh.
Hello?
He's back.
We've got trouble, you. There's something up ahead!
Was it a cue? Did it look like a tiny creature?
Oh, it's a witch! A witch is about to execute somebody!
Oh, we're gonna get to see the Labyrinth version of Martina.
Execute?
Mysteriful! Let's take a look!
You're going to ward it? Not running away? Seriously?
Really? There's an exact same character in My Hero Academia. He looks like he could be from My Hero Academia, doesn't he? Art-wise? What's happening? Oh.
Over there! There, see? Damn, that witch is scary!
There she is!
That's a mystery phantom. They're mysteries given form that try to block us from reaching the truth.
They appear in the form of someone interfering with the investigation.
Now that you mention it, that witch kind of looks like the peacekeeper.
I know, her lashes, look.
What is she doing over there?
I shall now commence the execution. All criminals must be purified by the holy fire of darkness.
Oh,
Kurumi? Fan service? Nice!
So she's pinning the crime on the black-chested Uggo, then telling her to cover up the truth.
This is terrible. We have to save her.
Relax, this is the Mystery Labyrinth, remember? That's not
let's
actually
burn him
her.
too, I agree. Also, hi Kuroi, happy Sunday.
But still, I can't leave her like this.
You dare intervene in this execution? Anyone who defies the peacekeepers will suffer the same fate!
Let's have a death match about it. Okay.
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Mystery Phantoms sometimes hide the truth within a statement. Use repel in these situations to get to the center of it all. I'm not sure I understand. X is repel.
You're in the way. You're a detective? How foolish. Get in my way and you'll be executed. You dare defy me? It's clear who the culprit is.
My flame doesn't hold up.
Okay.
Clear? That's impossible. You don't have any evidence.
You're a fool to defy peacekeepers. Very well. Allow me to educate you.
Okay. Wine bottle and chemistry lab poison.
The truth is already apparent. The culprit must be Kurumi.
Not true.
Prior to the performance, she switched the wine, the juice. At that moment, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
At that moment, okay, no. That's chemistry lab poison we used because it's only good for
Only
30.
Kurumi could have done it. It's the simple truth.
No.
If you intend to defy survival, you shall also be executed.
Oh shit.
Huh?
No.
The truth is already apparent.
Yeah, because the poison was only good for 30 minutes, so...
Prior to the performance, She switched the wine with the juice.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
At that night, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
Wait.
Only
Slash
Kurumi
noise.
could have done
Oh, I totally...
it. It's the simple.
I totally pressed the wrong button. Alright, well.
If you intend to defy us, however,
You shall also be executed!
No.
Alright, sorry, I was being a Coco head.
The culprit must be Kurumi.
Oops.
Prior to the performance,
she switched the wine with the juice. At that moment, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
Alright, get her ass, Yuma. Here comes the song.
The toxicity of the poison used in this crime is neutralized 30 minutes after being exposed to open air. But Kurumi switched out the wine before the performance began, meaning more than 30 minutes had passed. So even if Kurumi had mixed in the poison, by the time the incident occurred, it would have been completely neutralized.
Exactly.
Which means Kurumi isn't the culprit.
Yeah, I think it's the rules of the Mystery Labyrinth, Kuroi. If you know the truth, then they have to accept it.
Wow! You defeated the monster!
The real-life Martina would probably pull some shit like that, but this is like the special version of her.
Alrighty, I'll save Kurumi. Leave it to me. Hey, wait! It's all right now. Hey, aren't you getting kind of cold? I'll warm you right up.
It's the victim, Cotton.
Oh!
I am the culprit who killed me. The truth is, this was a suicide.
What?
I put in the poison myself.
Yeah, right.
I killed myself. I'm so sorry!
Oh, she has the lashes now.
I'm sorry too!
No, it wasn't a suicide.
Why is she in a nun costume?
I won't let her take the blame just to end this investigation.
Okay, I guess we're having another death match. Because it's fashion twice. Okay. Poison Vial. Aaron's Manor? Wait. Empty from the beginning, it is dry and shows no signs of ever being wet. Its lid is loose and it can easily spill, so it wasn't filled, even with water. Aaron was more tense than usual prior to the start of the performance, pacing restlessly and yelling at underclassmen who were slow to make preparations. Hey Steven, welcome back. Okay, I think Poison Vial might end up being the answer. Let's just see what she has to say. Oop.
This was just a suicide. It wasn't a homicide. It's all my fault. I wanted to die on stage. I put real poison in the vial.
No. No, you didn't. You silly goose.
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
She's trying to turn this lie into the truth. Get her ass.
No, the vial
No,
used
that's
on
wrong.
stage was just
Hey,
another
Fabbles.
prop.
Happy
It was
Sunday.
empty. There was no poison in it.
Bitch,
As a matter of
why are you
fact,
lying?
the vial
Also,
was
you're
dry.
dead.
There definitely weren't any signs of it being used. So it's impossible to commit suicide using that vial.
I thought I was dead. I'll turn this lie into the truth.
Did you get it? really dodged a bullet there. I was about to make my move.
You shouldn't approach women in the mystery lab. This isn't the real world.
I didn't expect you, of all people, to warn me about ladies. This mystery labyrinth is terrifying.
Yeah, I was a little worried because Tetsuhiko is here, but so far so good.
Hang on. Why was it impossible to have been a suicide? Even if the vial wasn't used, she still could have drank the poison herself.
But the only thing Cotton drank from on stage was the shuffled glass. Even if Cotton added in the poison, there's no guarantee she'd be the one to drink it herself. It's not how someone who wanted to die would go about it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember the play, so I didn't know it got shuffled. Hang on. Wouldn't the same be true for the culprit? If the glasses on stage were switched around, there's no guarantee the victim will take the poison one, right?
Well, the lighting crew.
Oh, maybe the killer wasn't aiming at Cotton specifically, but just wanted either actress to die.
I can't completely rule that out.
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning
Genius.
too.
Even
I don't think that's it
without
though.
my
I think the
memories.
lighting crew tips them off with which one gets the first spotlight.
What do you think, Shinigami? You, wanna dump your master for me?
I'm not sure. Can you escort me all the way through this mystery labyrinth?
Yeah, of course. I'll grab a taxi or whatever to take you.
Jeez.
What the? Turn on the lights! Huh? What is this place? It looks like the school.
Yeah. Chat GPT now.
And there are 3 doors?
Because there are 3 suspects.
Looks like it's up to me.
There it is again.
Huh?
Seesaw homicide.
Digital root time. Hello, Malfagor. How, 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 how.
This isn't okay at all.
Oh, I loved
This could
Matilda.
kill me.
Never mind that. Look.
How was the poison mixed into the glass?
It seems the roots are separated based on the howdunit aspect of the case.
How was the poison glass chosen? How was the poison... Okay, we can answer all of these.
What do you mean, how done it?
What? You're a master detective and you don't know? Don't tell me you're a howdunit virgin. Ew, gross.
Wait, I know what this is. I was testing Yuma since she's a trainee. Well, Yuma, did you figure it out?
It's about how the crime was done, right?
Yep, and once we solve all 3 hows for the crime, the final route, the conclusion of the whodunit, should appear.
Okay.
Who done it is about the culprit's identity. If we figure out how the poison was applied, it'll identify the culprit.
You mean like overarching plot, Mars?
Understand?
So basically these detectives were sent to a city that's cut off from the government and they're trying to solve the mystery of the city. It's pretty ambiguous, we don't know what it is yet. We just know a large tech company basically has full control over the city, and they use their own specialized police force who is not like they're kind of like the police, but they don't do anything and they're just super corrupt and do things in the best interest of the tech company. So basically, you're working with your detective group to solve that mystery, and along the way, solve the other mysteries that are happening in the city, all of which seem to be murder-related. In this case, we...
Pour down.
Yes. So, in this case specifically, we befriended a girl that attends an all-girl high school.
Pour down.
She told us that her friend was murdered 6 months ago. So we said, sure, we'll investigate it. All of them are in the theater club together. And she said, come with me to the theater club after school. I want to introduce you to these 3 girls that I think might have had something to do with the death of my friend. We then watched their dress rehearsal of this show that they're doing. And in the show that they were doing on stage, it was about 2 characters that were sisters that decided to have a duel to decide who would rule something. And the way that they were deciding it is there was 2 glasses of wine. One had poison in it, and the other one did not. So both of them had a chance to shuffle the glasses, so it was supposed to be random. Of course, it's all a production, so it wasn't supposed to actually be poison, but one of the girls drank her glass and died on stage. So, we're trying to figure out who murdered the girl in real time and how it's connected to our original request of the girl that died 6 months ago. Typical Princess Bride, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's totally not normal where they are. It was a play about 2 princesses vying for the throne of the queen. Yeah, that's what I said. Yasuhiko is the culprit because his tendencies are that toxic. Yasuhiko is the fucking worst, but he contributed to one of the best investigations we've ever had. Okay.
Nice. You sure know your stuff.
Anyway, Mars, do you understand?
So, which way should we go?
We'll probably have to explore all of them, so I'll let you pick the order, Master.
Oh, and the other thing, during the investigation, this stupid kid with the hoodie and the baggy pants, he has the ability to transform and do a perfect disguise of other people. So there are 3 suspects, and we investigated as each of the suspects and spoke to the other ones, them thinking it was really them. So, Girl A, Girl B, and Girl C, we just went around and gathered information as each of the murder suspects, and now we are trying to form it all together into a theory. Amazing. So the shapeshifter is that little boy next to me. The one with the yellow and the gray. Yasuhiko Thunderbolt-chan. Totally cringe character, but his ability as a master detective is that he can disguise. Last chapter, we were paired up with a girl that can see crime scenes as they were first discovered, as long as she focuses, which is so sick. And that helped us solve, like, I think it was 4 locked room mysteries to get to the bottom of who was killing people with a bunch of nails. It was a crazy priest. But anyway, yeah, very, very interesting cases, for sure, so far.
I suggest we start with whatever route has the easiest answers, so we can solve it quickly.
Okay. Well, we're gonna answer first, how was the poison brought to the theater hall? Then we're gonna answer, how was the glass chosen? Then we're gonna answer, how was the poison mixed into the glass? We already know the answers to all 3 of these questions, though.
Good, looks good.
All these special powers? Yeah. Well, the whole game is about this thing called the WDO, which is the World Detective Organization. And within that, you have master detectives, and they become master detectives because they have a forte, which is like a superhuman skill that helps with their investigations. So, yeah. Super cool, super Danganronpa. We honestly love it. It's the right amount of camp for me. We'll One thing I am potentially a little bit worried about with this game is I'm wondering that a lot of these crimes are solvable before you get to the Mystery Labyrinth, and I don't love that. Do we have a Forte? So we do, although it's not, like, confirmed officially a Forte. It's called Coalesce, which basically lets the main character, as long as he's holding hands with someone, he can use their Forte. That's why yesterday, when we needed to transform into Martina, after Desuhiko was really, really tired, we just held Desuhiko's hand and then did it ourselves. You could also argue that maybe the Mystery Labyrinth is part of our Forte, but I think that that might just be like a side effect ability of making the pact with Shinigami. Very limited rogue. So anyway, that pretty much brings us up to where we are at in the game. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm a little bit worried that some of these, given the evidence that you're presented with during the investigations, it seems like the player is able to infer about 80 to 90% of what happens. I will admit, Chapter 0 surprised me, which I love being surprised in these games, but I felt in Case 1, it was a little bit obvious. So I'm happy that I have no idea who did it in this case, but I feel like the general flow of the events that happened makes a lot of sense. Like, it could still prove me wrong, but so far in my head, I feel like I know how everything went down. So let's just keep playing and see if I'm right or I'm wrong. And actually, let me refill my glass, and then we'll go through the pink door.
Started.
7:45. I ended up.
What was the
Well,
that's what I was.
it's- Yes.
Oh.
Are you?
Yeah, no, my body.
Hurry! Hurry!
Where are you?
What are you doing?
Hello? I think Case 1 was pretty poor and even had weird logic fails, like with the broken arm nun not being able to throw a key 3 months ago or something. Yes, that was definitely a plot hole. That's because we're master detectives and not high school students scrambling for their lives. It's not that it's getting easier, it's that you're refining your deduction skills. So I don't think so, Ranger, actually. For example, in Danganronpa, they will present a case to you that you get maybe enough information to figure out 40 to 50% max about what happened. And during the trial, new information comes to light, and then it goes a direction. That is the ideal experience for me. I want new info during the labyrinth to pop up. That happened in Chapter 0. In Chapter 1, it did not. In Chapter 1, we just got a straight up, well, this is how this room wasn't really a locked room, and the only person that could have done it was the priest. Right, it could happen later on. I agree with you. I'm just commenting right now. That's something that I'm worried about. So let's see. Through the red door first. Yeah, we'll see what the Pangy jury.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Yeah, but I think maybe you don't quite understand what I'm getting at, Ranger. Like, you'd have to play a Danganronpa game to get it. Like, the game is not designed in a way that the player is supposed to solve. It's like you're along for the ride, and once new information comes up, then you can make inferences. But in this, I'm worried that the labyrinths are just reviews of information that you already solved in your head. You watched all of part 2? So, I would say a real Danganronpa game. That game that you watched was a fan game, and in a lot of ways it failed the Danganronpa tests. You gotta watch, not Danganronpa Another, but Danganronpa 1, 2, or V3. Those are the games.
Do you understand?
Oh, that is an amazing emote. What?
So, our goal here is to answer the question, how was the
Trash, I
poison
love
brought
that
to the
emote.
theater hall?
What is that?
Speaking of, where did the poison used in the murder come from?
The chemistry lab in the school. It's highly toxic experimental chemical.
Why not just take it from the chem lab and keep it hidden in your clothes or something?
The chemicals bottle was huge, so it's difficult to carry around in secret.
Then they must have swapped the containers and brought it to the theater. That's gotta be it.
Oh! What is this desk sled?
Snap out of it! It's time you showed off the fruits of my mentorship!
Please, not a QTE.
Come on, concentrate!
What was used to transport the poison? Eyedropper.
This way. We're gonna
What?
crash.
No, I don't think you overshared. Wait! I was wrong?
Oh no.
Nani? It has to be the paintbrush then.
Get wrecked!
There was a wet paintbrush in the chemistry lab. The culprit used it to carry out the poisoning.
Yeah, the wet paintbrush in the lab.
They took the poison out of the lab by applying it with the brush.
All it took was a paintbrush worth of poison to kill her? That's insane. What was the poison brushed onto? The wine glass. Remember we found the extra glass in, that, what, Yoshiko? Is that her name? I feel like I might be saying the wrong name.
The culprit
But,
poisoned
yeah,
glass
the brown-haired
and brought
girl.
it to the theater hall.
It was Iroha, agree. The ultimate painter.
You do it, Master!
What happened to the other glass?
way.
I don't know. I think I might be wrong.
The culprit replaced
Okay,
the
we're good.
poison glass with the prop glass.
Okay.
I thought I would have a heart attack.
We're not done yet. It's just getting started.
At least we now know how the poison was brought in. The culprit used a paintbrush from the chemistry lab and directly applied the chemical onto the backup glass.
I'm starting to wonder if that
Same
glass got
glass
planted
pop
in
on
her locker
stage.
now.
It could be brought into the theater without suspicion.
But the chemical is only lethal for 30 minutes, right? Even if it was prepared before the performance, it takes about 45 minutes before the Duel of Poison Cup scene. That's way too late!
Right, so how about that, Yuma?
Hang on. There is one person who could have brought the poison in before it expired.
Brown hair Chan.
And, you're supposed to pick the right one here, yeah? Can you do it, Yuma?
RP. In position.
You can count on me.
It's showtime, girls.
Could have brought the poison onto the stage.
I was in the audience the whole time!
Not true, Yoshiko.
I couldn't do it on the stage! There's no way I could have done that! I was in the audience the whole time!
That's a lie! Now die!
Yoshiko, it was you, wasn't it?
What? Me?
The only way to use a poison with a 30-minute expiration, 45 minutes into a play, is to bring it during the performance. But Warna was acting on stage the whole time, and Kurane was managing the lights on the catwalk.
We also saw you enter the room.
But Yoshiko, you were working backstage, so you were the only one who could move out freely. In fact, you arrived late to the theater hall after the performance had already begun. You were about 15 minutes late, which is 30 minutes before the Duel of Poisoned Cups. Just enough time for the poison to be lethal.
So it was you. You brought the poison and got Kaden to drink it. No, it's not me!
Hey, she ran away! Yuma, after her!
Hey, you can't get away that easy!
Come here.
My master loves hunting down prey on the run!
Not a dog!
Oh my.
Which way'd she go?
What was the glass put in to be transported? Oh, I don't know.
I thought I was dead!
I guess a pouch?
As a production assistant, Yoshiko always had a bag with her. In it, she carried the glass with poison brushed on. The glass would be small enough to fit in the bag, and even if someone saw it, she could say it's just a prop.
I see. So she prepared for the murder while in her role as a production assistant. But you know what? It doesn't feel right chasing after a girl like this.
Seriously. Hey, time to cough it up! You did it, didn't you?
save you? Well, you're right. You're so cute. Hey, come here.
Knock it off, Desuhiko!
Fuck
It's all
off,
good.
Desuhiko.
With my kind of charisma, I can make anyone a fan. She might even lead us all the way to our goal.
Why do you always get all the attention, Yoshiko?
Yeah!
You're such an ass-kissing bimbo.
Oh,
Were you jealous when Karen took your spot?
Is that why you killed her?
oh, jeez.
Hypocrite!
What? Hey, that's way too mean. Even if she is the culprit, I'm sure she has a heartbreaking reason why.
I didn't do it! I'm not the culprit!
Oh boy. The Moire sisters? Yeah, we could sacrifice Tetsuhiko. The Magus sisters. We're up against all three. Warrena's actions.
I'll be direct.
Wait. Warrena's action. Warrena was acting during the performance, of course. It would have been difficult for her to have purposely poisoned Aaron. Yoshiko always watches the play beginning to end, but this performance she arrived late to the theater. She sat at the right edge of the front row and didn't leave before. As a member of the lighting crew, Kurane was standing on the catwalk above the stage. Okay. We're gonna go this for now.
With you.
Yoshiko is the culprit!
Only you could have brought the poison.
Only Yoshiko! No, no, no! I'm not the culprit!
Yoshiko took the poisoned glass.
And switched out the glass on the shelf! Secretly in the dark! I didn't do it!
That seems wrong.
No one could swap the glasses!
Oh, that wasn't it. Shit. You need to focus on the solution key that shows what Yoshiko was doing during that time.
Right.
I'll be direct with you.
So what is Yoshiko's actions again? It just says she sat at the right edge of the front row and didn't leave before the blackouts. Does that prove that, though?
The hypocrite Yoshiko is the culprit!
Only you could have brought the poison.
All Yoshiko! No, no, no! I'm not the culprit!
Yoshiko took the poisoned glass.
And switched out the glass on the shelf! Secretly in the dark! I didn't do it!
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to disagree with. Yoshiko's actions and switch it out in the dark. Yeah, okay.
Blade.
That kid.
So it's one of Kurane's statements.
I'll put on a special show just.
Only you could have brought the poison. No, no, no! Not the culprit!
Yoshiko took the poisoned glass.
And switched our glass on the shelf! Secretly in the dark!
truth.
Okay.
When Yoshiko returned to the theater hall, she sat at the right edge in the front row for the rest of the show. She would have had to move from the audience onto the stage to reach the shelf and swap glasses. But that's impossible. The lights were only out for 5 seconds. Even if she ran over, someone would have heard her footsteps. So Yoshiko couldn't have been the one who swapped the glasses during the performance.
I actually don't know how would she get the swapped glass on stage? I don't know.
Oh, she disappeared. So Yoshiko wasn't the culprit?
She did bring the poison from the chem lab into the theater, though, right? The method was already explained. But still, she's not the culprit?
Yeah, that's really odd.
If she couldn't have swapped the glasses on the shelf, she can't be the one who committed the crime.
Let's keep going for now. There may be more ahead.
So I mean, she's an accomplice. She's obviously an accomplice, but she's not the murderer. Okay.
All this is making me scared of women. I wish Shinigami would comfort me.
Oh, but I'm committed to Master.
Oh, damn it! I should give up my memories and sign a pact with the Death God too, then! Quick, Yuma! Punch me in the back of the head as hard as possible!
Let's not.
Damn. No matter what we try, it's always a dead end.
Are you sure that's the case? What if there's something that makes the wall collapse?
Doesn't seem like it. Nothing can be done here.
So this doesn't lead to who it is, even if we solve how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
Seems that way. We should turn back for now. With my magic, we'll be there, Snap.
Okay.
No point in rushing. Let's take it nice and slow. Who wants a break?
We can't do that. There's a time limit to solving the mystery labyrinth.
Time limit? What happens when it runs out?
Well, your soul leaves your body and you're trapped wandering the mystery labyrinth forever. In the end, your soul will be absorbed into the mystery labyrinth and you disappear. In other words, you die.
Yuma, come on! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, what are you recognizing him from? Pause.
Master, which route do you want to take next?
How was the poison glass chosen?
You want to go with how was the poison glass chosen?
Oh! Moment of birth.
Jeez. Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
Oh, really?
Rest wherever you want. In fact, you can rest for
Yeah.
all of
So
eternity.
it was the lighting crew.
Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glasses were mixed around on stage after all.
Yeah, Steven, I'm getting conflicting messages
Would you
here. It
mind
seems
telling
like
me
maybe
the
you do
sequence
in
of events
fact
that
play
happened when the
Genshin.
glasses were shuffled?
Oh,
It's
I know.
no
I'm sure
fair
if we searched your
otherwise.
PC, we
I
wouldn't
don't
find
hope
it
I'm
installed.
being fair, but here's exactly what happened.
Right?
The Duel of Poison's cup scene began around 45 minutes into the performance. At the start, the victim, Cotton, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karen then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses.
I'll turn this lie into the truth!
But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it. After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Whoa! What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
It's alright. We can keep going by solving mysteries.
Right, now concentrate!
Okay, who shuffled the glasses during the duel? Warna. Oh, Karen and Warna.
Must be it. The two people on stage who took turns shoving the glasses were Warna and Cotton.
Oh. Warna.
This must be it.
Oh, it was Karen.
This must be it.
Sessho,
The first person to choose a glass was Cotton.
Because it was in her scripts that she had to choose.
This must be it.
Kimata!
Warna placed her mouth on a glass, but she didn't die. Which means only the glass Cotton chose contains poison. This way!
Okay.
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on. Hey, are you sure that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it?
Yeah.
Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
Warna drank from the other glass and didn't die. That has to mean only Cotton's glass had the poison.
Then how did the culprit get Cotton to pick the glass with the poison? Well, maybe the culprit wasn't after Cotton specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Cotton absolutely was the target.
Whoa! Here it comes! Hey! This one's a cutie! She's totally my type. Ah, my heart! I am in love.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Warna.
Seriously? Thanks for telling us.
You're so gullible! She's obviously lying!
You're serious? That was a lie?
It's no lie. Waruna knew which glass was poisoned.
Because you told her.
Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand.
Well, yeah, and it's purely because of the evidence that was presented to us. Like, there's really no other possibility, right? It had to have been brought in by Yoshiko. It had to have been squirted in by Kurane. And Waruna just knew, she just knew? She's the only one that I don't quite get the involvement yet.
Knowing that, Waruna prompted Cotton to select the glass which contained poison.
Prompted her? How?
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Cotton through the scene. Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
No. You shined a light on the glass that had poison as a signal for which one for Karen to pick up, so don't even hairbow icon Chan.
Yeah,
That checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
The glass?
Could this be?
Warna know which glass had the poison.
I get it. We have to pick the right one. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Right.
I'm gonna go with no.
It's that glass! I told you Arana is the culprit! Why? Don't you believe me?
Oh, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Your hair is cowlicking right now. Like the back of it. It's like you look at it and then looks like you have cat ears.
Yeah.
But Karin filled the glasses. Warna wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
No, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
Matt?
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
The Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of the
They're
real
just
world,
going through the
right?
motions to
Then
prove what I
maybe
already
what
said,
she's
pretty much.
crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
Yes, Kevin. It did look funny though, didn't it?
That is exactly what a scumbag would say.
Anyway, the two glasses got shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50.
Yeah, Kevin's home from work.
Maybe she just relied on
He
luck.
fell asleep on the
If
floor
she
of
hit
our
her
room
target,
earlier.
perfect. If not, who cares?
Tell them that.
If I had found him, I probably would have been worried.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick.
But I heard him
specific
snoring, so I knew he
glass
was
after
alive.
shuffling them.
Man, why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's it. Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
The culprit had to make the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason. If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
Oh! Wah, 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 wah. Looks like... How did the culprit make Karin choose the poison glass? The lighting. In her script.
Now we gotta prove how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spot selection. Ah,
You mean somebody on stage gave the signal?
No, the two of them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
what do you mean? I chose the lights. What?
You mean some...
No.
Well,
Here.
Okay. So they wanted me to pick the source of the light.
This is it.
Hey, Club, how you doing? Happy Sunday.
That's right, the spotlight. The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
the spotlight? How?
The culprit told Cotton to take
Doing
whichever glass
pretty
the
good today.
spotlight
We're,
hit first.
we played some Genshin on stream, and now we're doing some Mystery Labyrinth in, Raincoat, so win-win.
As a matter of fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is my periodic plug for the poll. I might be making a change to the way I make the stream schedule for the next week, just to see how it works out. Feel free to weigh in with a vote. Just let me know if you prefer to see games I intend on playing for a day versus if you just want to see a start time. That way I'm not having to decide what I'm playing on Saturday on a Monday. Would be helpful if you guys have a spare, like, 30 seconds.
It said, take the glass the spotlight hits first.
No way!
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Yep.
It can't be me.
You're actually right, it can't be you.
It's not me. It's not me.
Yeah, if you don't want to share that it was Pause, you can make up a name. Some people used pseudonyms, I noticed. You're the only one!
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poison glass to Cotton.
So, okay. I feel like the only missing puzzle piece here is how Waruna is involved. So maybe it was Waruna that put the poison in.
Ah, pardonnez-moi.
Yeah, but the way this is going, Ranger, it seems like there were accomplices, but the actual murderer is probably Waruna. They're probably gonna turn it around and say she physically put the poison in the glass. Yeah. What is that smell? It smells so garlicky.
Kurane! She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk.
Oh, okay. It does. I was just saying, it smells so good. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna turn on a... She could have simply had the poison on her fingers and dipped it in the wine. Only a paintbrush worth of poison. I don't know how that's enough. and how they got it into the wine glass while they were on stage. It has to have something to do with that blackout. The gun, right? The squirt gun is probably how it was done. But I don't know if Waruna could have shot a glass with a squirt gun. Unless if she had it on her and she just... That's probably it.
Delightful.
How much did it cost you, Club?
I knew it was you!
Whoa, what's going on?
I always thought you were gloomy and creepy, but I didn't think you'd actually murder someone.
I just gave you the poison to help you murder someone.
On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play. I knew you'd murder someone one of these days. Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared.
Oh, this is a dead giveaway. You guys, look what Mystery Phantom Waruna is holding. Okay, so Waruna's guilty, and the other two were in on it. They were accomplices. It's over.
I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit. It's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
No, that's already ruled out, Mars. Well, yeah, it's ruled out. Otherwise, there'd be no need for the lighting people to tell them which glass had it. Okay, so the costumes were given a final check in the wings right before the performance. It would have been impossible to hide something under them. There was nothing unusual about Karane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk. Oh, I don't know.
I'm not the culprit. It's easy. Wouldn't have committed the crime.
No, because there's no way she would have had poison to kill anybody.
You used the sacred stage for murder. You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you? You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Karane is the culprit after all!
That's all we have to go on? Okay, so we'll disagree with Waruna.
But
with this.
The culprit. It's easy. Wouldn't have committed the crime.
You're the worst, Karane. You used the sacred
You thought the light
stage
was
for
shined
murder.
first on the one that had the poison?
You slipped the poison into the glass,
Yes.
didn't you?
But apparently that's not killing her, because she's not the one that put it in, she just tipped off the person to drink it.
Karane is the culprit after all!
Whoa, okay, that didn't work.
I'll turn this lie into the truth!
How do we know if the light was shined on it first or not? I think she followed instructions and took the one that they shined on it first. It's in her script, though.
In that case...
The culprit!
Okay. So, which one are we disagreeing with?
Committed the crime! You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder. You
I fucked it up.
Didn't you? This is the truth.
Oh, interesting.
The poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play. In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began.
Yeah.
But Kurane was up in the catwalk.
I
even
see, that's the
before
logic.
play
Okay, that makes
started. She was
sense.
up
I
there
mean,
the
there's
whole
still
time,
the
too.
water gun, but now we know because of the model that Waruna has the water gun.
If that's the case,
My initial
it's
theory had it
impossible
that
for
the
Kurane
lighting
to have
crew
poured the poison.
shot it from above and it went... I guess that's crazy, so this makes more sense.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Wait, what's going on? Kurane isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurane used the spotlight to get Karen to pick the poison glass?
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up!
Desuhiko's the culprit. I think we can execute him, yeah.
Well, the path keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
Everyone
That
agrees.
is the truth.
Well, Ranger, that is an option that maybe the assassination was meant for Waruna.
Get out of here!
That sword sure is
Ooh,
sharp,
the
you know?
assassination was meant for
Can you do
Waruna,
anything with it?
and that's why Karen was nervous during the
Something
rehearsal.
inside the mystery labyrinth. Anger
But
Master,
Waruna caught wind of it somehow.
Don't do it, Ma! You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
I'd never do anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I know that. I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Ugh, we could have
That's
threatened
wrong.
him into
You don't
becoming
think so?
Master's loyal slave.
Diamond, I think we're onto something. I didn't know why Karen was acting weird, and now this theory answers that. You're just saying shit? Oh, fair. Fair, and I love that.
What's going on here? It's a dead end.
It doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here.
Okay.
This really is a true dead end.
A true dead
But,
end?
wait. If that is what happened, why does Waruna have the squirt gun?
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering, how was the poison glass chosen?
Then it was all a waste of time?
Who doesn't have a
Should've
squirt
at least
gun?
left us a
Listen, Fabulous.
treasure chest or something.
Karen, that's who. And if this was Karen's scheme, then she should have had the squirt gun.
Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route.
Which one is Wario? That's Desuhiko. We fucking hate him. Ugh.
What?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Oh, totally. You are always right, Shinigami.
Steven, if you keep this up, I'm gonna chat GPT copy pasta you in Discord about why you're a perv.
You change your tune awful quick.
For now, let's get back to the exchange. time.
How
I can
dare
make magical
you.
spell.
I'm sorry, Steven, but the chat logs say otherwise. Mike Opengi always says my mind is in the gutter. Mars, you say your own mind is in the gutter. I don't even...
Which route do you want to pick?
Don't you dare. I'll make a channel just for spamming Chat GPT. How about that?
Are you sure you want to take the how is poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
Yeah, some light reading in the mornings, yes. How was the poison mixed in? Okay.
So, we're gonna solve the mystery of how was the poison mixed into the glass. Actually, I was thinking about that. Maybe it's wrong to think the poison was in the glass itself.
Yeah, the Peacekeeper said the same thing.
The poison was only found in the victim's glass.
Oh, right! If that's the case, it narrows down the possibilities for how by a lot.
But don't let your guard down. Unriddling a mystery labyrinth is never so simple.
Brox sounds pretty good. Where's Discord? There's Broccoli. Oh shit, QTE.
I told you it wasn't easy.
Yeah, Ranger, that makes sense, because that's what it said in her script. So I'm like, if that happened, then there's some other screwy shit happening.
Stop laughing!
Don't worry. Come on, concentrate.
When was the glass set on the stage? Fuck. Before the play. During the play, before the play.
This door.
The prop master placed the glasses on the shelf an hour before the performance began.
This is real bad, Yuma. We got more boulders coming at us.
Come on, concentrate.
Okay.
There's another door,
When was
Master.
the poison placed in the glass? During the play.
It's this
After
door.
the play. And someone's a jokester.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes. But the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at Ranger's screenshot. Yeah. Okay, so that's the way it was supposed to be. Yeah. Oh. Not the chat GPT. Alright, Steven, that's it. We're making the channel in Discord. See you there.
Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
I think we made it through.
Okay.
Come on, there's no time to slack off. We gotta keep going.
So the poison trick was actually set up during the performance.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene
Exactly.
occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
But that glass was on stage the whole time, wasn't it?
True, the set was fixed an hour before the play, and the glasses were already set on the shelf by then.
So the culprit slipped the poison in while everyone was watching.
profile. Yeah, okay. Because she switched the glasses. Did we ever figure out why there was a third glass? No. We found it in Yoshiko's locker.
Huh? It's them.
The culprit is Varna!
There is no other explanation. It has to be her.
Why me? Stop making such baseless accusations!
Steven. Look it. You can't...
Yes?
You can't make references like I was called Squirt Gun in college, and then somebody calls you a perv. It's like the logical thing to do, I think.
Both Yoshiko and Kurane blame Waruna?
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
The only person who could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage.
So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit.
Yes.
No. No, no, no!
Murderer.
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 We actually don't know his age, although it might be available in his character profile. I've never looked at it. I think we can assume all of these master detectives are high schoolers, though. Or if not high schoolers, high school age. He kind of has Ota syndrome, where he just looks...
Women are terrifying.
really young.
I'm not the culprit! It's you, Yoshiko! I'm not the...
Okay, hold on. They were brought from the theater club's underground storage by the prop master and placed upside down on the onstage shelf. The glasses were spotless when placed. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but the other glass had no such traces. The water gun.
Culprit!
Okay. Oops.
Yoshiko! Yoshiko is in the audience.
Yeah?
She killed the water gun with poison.
Oh, okay, that's what you did!
She shot the poison straight into the glass.
No.
She could have used night vision to see. She knew when the stage would be dark. So it's possible she prepared for that.
Wait, what's the other one? They're upside down. They're saying Yoshiko is the murderer. Apparently she waited for the lights to go out before pouring the poison?
What?
Yoshiko was in the audience, so she really... Could she really afford... No. No, 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 no.
I'm not the
He's got the solution keyblade.
Yoshiko!
Yoshiko!
Yoshiko was in the audience. She killed water gun with poison. She shot the poison straight into the glass.
That... No.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Me too, Fabbles.
No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf. Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down.
Women are really tough.
Oh, Desuhiko.
I'm not the culprit.
I don't believe you.
Kurane!
Okay. Oh, I have to repel. So this just has to be something wrong. Well, that's wrong. There's a culprit!
She's the one who poisoned the glass. If it's not me or Yoshiko,
Ow!
then it has to have been Kurane.
That claim doesn't hold up!
Yeah. It couldn't have been, unless if she has precision aim from above, like I was thinking.
Kurane did it? What's your reasoning?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurane is the culprit.
Okay.
There's no difference.
It was Kurane's idea to shine the spotlight on the wine glass after shuffling them. Gonna step out for a while. Alright, sounds good, Steven. Okay.
No, Kurane's the culprit. She killed in a way only she could have. Kurane was on the catwalk
Yeah.
and mixed the poison into the glass
Ugh.
using an eyedropper. Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison. She did it from the catwalk above. She dripped the poison right in.
Well, since Kurane was in charge of the lighting, she definitely could have poured the poison down from the catwalk, which was my original theory. Her behavior was pretty suspicious. If it's only natural, she'd stand out.
No doubt Kurane's the culprit.
Okay, so...
She killed in a way only she could have.
I couldn't disagree with that. Ow.
And mixed the poison into the glass.
I was too
using an
early?
eyedropper. Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison. She did it from the catwalk above. She dripped the poison right in.
This is the truth!
This is a weird reasoning.
Kurane wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights. She claims Kurane didn't do anything suspicious during the
I'll
performance.
turn this lie
Because
into
of
the
that
truth!
testimony, it's impossible Kurane added the poison from the catwalk.
Okay.
So it's proven that both Yoshiko and Kurane couldn't have added the poison to the glass. So Waruna really is the culprit. She's the one who snuck in the poison.
I thought you were better than that, Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square.
I always knew something was off about her.
Y'all were so in on it.
Not me. It really isn't me. Liar.
Liar.
Liar, 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 liar!
Oh, we're doing another one? Okay. Costume staff testimony, production manager's testimony. Would have been impossible to hide something under them. So, that might... How does she have the water gun, then? Oh, I don't know! Alright, let's just see what they say.
She had a chance to add the poison herself.
She moved to the shelf in one scene.
Her back was to Cotton and the audience.
She added the poison from her pocket.
It can't be that. Can't be that. Sorry. I don't know how, then. I don't know how she had how she would be able to add it.
No, Warner wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it.
Well, then who the fuck? Is it Kurumi after all?
So it wasn't possible for Warner to have brought the poison with her on stage.
We've cleared everybody!
Aw, they're all gone now.
What?
Wait, so...
The costumer! It could have been...
Add the poison to the glass?
It's a fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage. So naturally, she could have...
So, okay, the mystery of this case is about the glass. How did the glass get switched out? When did it get switched out? Was it, like, dropped from the catwalk? During the blackout? That's impossible. How would the person catch it? I honestly don't know.
But then... What really happened here? I'm so confused.
This seems like a good time for a confused me. So let's do that. I'll be right back.
Please hurry. It's urgent.
Yeah, hello. Okay, we're back. It's anime world, so it could be something crazy. I don't think that they would blame this on a character that hasn't been introduced in the case. So I would say Kurumi is still very much a possibility, but we can't clear the 3 girls. They were all involved. Like, this is giving me, like, Danganronpa 1, Chapter 4, where there was several people that thought that they committed the crime, but then one by one, like, they kind of sort of get ruled out. They all get the chair. I'm pretty sure only one of them is going to in this case. So we still haven't solved how there was a wine glass in Yoshiko's locker. Because they said during the investigation that one of the wine glasses disappeared before the play. Tetsuhiko was on stage with the guitar. That's when he poisoned it. Oh my god. If it was Tetsuhiko... Malfagor, I'm living for this theory. I know it's not correct, but I would actually be happy. I weirdly like the 3 girls that they introduced in this chapter. Like, it would be fine if they were recurring characters for me.
Let's think about it and keep going.
It's Tetsuhiko with the steel chair. In the stage. Okay, let's see.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the 3 of them?
Not gonna happen.
It's no use. I already did that during the investigation.
Oh, you did, huh?
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person. Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up. I use tape to make
I wasn't expecting them to essentially present all of them as the killer and then clear them.
With your joints. Up to a certain point.
So what I'm saying is, I like where this is going. It's not playing out in a scripted fashion.
The more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
Okay, Tetsuhiko.
Tetsuhiko, that sounds more weird than cool.
Okay, so there's no talking and we're just running around in this hallway, and it's a dead end. All 3 of them were dead ends.
Huh? A dead end? What are you doing, Tetsuhiko?
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I try to just ignore it. Damn, it didn't work.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear. Looks like it's a completely dead end. I guess we can't reach the truth by answering how was the poison mixed into the glass.
So this whole route was a waste?
Did we get an answer?
Well, we did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
The journey. I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
Anyway, let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
Okay.
Your voice amplified and echoes across the area.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Now hurry up and pick another one, Master.
I was wondering what would happen if you picked that. Yeah, Dragon Quest. Okay. So we answered all 3.
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the 3rd route? What's going on? They're all dead ends!
What does it mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Oh,
Come on! Then what was the point of our great adventure?
I've told you this a dozen times already. Even dead ends are precious clues. Because of them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see.
That's
So
cool.
we're still making progress. Great work, Shinigami.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
Oh,
What's that?
Jenga.
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
Oh my.
We're really walking on another side.
Well, if we keep moving, then...
Trippy.
Look, it's a new route!
Why did the incident happen? Because they were friends with Aiko.
No fair. Yuma gets to have all the fun.
Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
Wait, White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
Yeah, I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
Well, we know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes. That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Let's keep going for now.
Oh my.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Karin anyway? Was she cute?
Yes, but more importantly, she was next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Karin so they could become the star instead.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's that simple.
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the stool, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
Alright? Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
So if we find the truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
Truth behind Aiko's death. Hey, look!
Is that Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her! She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Was that Tsuhiko?
Oh no, he's dead.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
This is bad. The ground's giving way beneath our feet.
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko!
Hey, let's hurry and catch her. I love the tragic touch.
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind her death.
Good luck, Master!
Okay, I know, he's just the worst. Was Aiko's death 6 months ago suicide or homicide?
This is the answer.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I didn't click anything. Okay.
This is the answer.
Aiko's death 6 months ago was
As
actually a
in,
result of murder.
Okay. Do we have any of those little cups? Yeah. Where was Aiko murdered? Rooftop.
This is the answer.
What? Oh, duh! I'm stupid. The shoes were on the rooftop. She was killed in the flower bed. Okay, we are failing exquisitely. Exquisitely!
The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
What weapon was used to kill her? Rick.
This is the answer.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Who murdered Aiko? Probably Karen.
This is the answer.
Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping, and Kaden clearly lied in her testimony. Kaden killed Aiko!
All right, let's keep following her, Yuma.
Okay, this is playing out exactly like we thought. We're going back to square one.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed. I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed. The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern.
Yep.
If she fell from above and hit her head, the bloodstain wouldn't get caught in that way. I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Kaden did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Kaden's testimony makes her highly suspicious. She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Kaden lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Kaden.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey.
why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than...
Because she was the lead actress.
If a brig was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime. Sakatan might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Cotton for taking it away.
Meaning, the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko? Then, which of the suspects is it?
Kurumi?
In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Oh no!
Something must be hidden here.
Oh my god! It's Kurumi! The wind feels nice. It's hard to believe we're inside a mystery labyrinth.
Whoa!
One of these days, I'll have a concert on a stage this high, looking out at my adoring fans. Oh my god! Well, they all cared for her, though, is the thing. But Kurumi was her best friend, and is not in that group photo.
This place.
So high up, we're above even the clouds. Better be careful not to fall. So you're saying you don't want me to push you, or...
Hey!
There is no or. I definitely don't want you to push me. Yeah, so the 4 girls in that photo, Ranger, are Aiko, Waruna, Yoshiko, and Kurane. No Kurumi. This was Kurumi. Is that the one they said why doesn't treat me nice? So Kurumi is the girl that gave us this case in the beginning. Yeah.
Whoa!
So Rosen, I think that they kind of sort of just revealed that it's Kurumi. It could be Kurumi. They said Karen killed Aiko, who was a girl 6 months ago, and they said this is a case of revenge. The person who killed Karen was the one who was closest to Aiko. Kurumi said that they were best friends. So, I'm kind of on that. It's either all 3 of them, or it was Kurumi. Which would make the Peacekeepers right.
Hey, check it out!
Is that the How routes we were looking for?
We're so high up. When did this happen?
Master, look over there!
Hey, hey! It
Hey,
doesn't seem
Reavers.
connected to
Happy
anything
Sunday.
else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
So the true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when
Yeah,
I'll
Sunday's
ask for
going
my
very well.
autograph.
We are doing the Mystery Labyrinth for Chapter 2 in this game, and it's actually been very good.
Isn't it perfect?
That's not a triangle.
I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
This is the how routes when seen from above, right? What about it?
Well, this is a dungeon, right? So maybe there's some secret paths in here.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The 3 how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the who room. Wait, all 3 are connected?
Uh-huh.
That's it! I think I've got it! That's the hidden truth behind the how route. There's only one explanation for how the victim could have been poisoned.
What? Seriously?
Oh, that sounds good, Thomas.
God, you finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami complimented me! I love you, Shinigami! Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
If you think you've got this, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Oh, good. Get in the barrel.
Hey!
This fucking minigame.
Let's work together.
The only way the crime was possible is by having an accomplice.
Go, go, go! Right! Keep that up! Go, go, go! Keep that up!
I will be disappointed if the answer is all 3.
That's right, accomplices! The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all accomplices and committed this crime together!
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth! I realized it once you drew this map, Yasuhito. The 3 how routes that we explored were all dead ends. Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends.
Yeah, I called this
Looking at
yesterday.
all 3 routes, like this, and looking
That's
at
why
it
I
as
said
a
I will be
single
very
criminal
disappointed.
act, clearly becomes one
I shouldn't be able to figure out 100% of the trial
They were
before
accomplices
doing the thing that explains the
committed
trial.
a single crime.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the How route. But if the three of them worked together, they could make it possible.
So the Kurumi theory is dead.
What's this?
Do you have ADHD? No.
I guess we're supposed to break the wall?
What?
Sounds like fun! I'm in!
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
Do you think it would have been better if we disguised as only one of the girls? I like that we got to go around as all three to gather information, but I think it's an issue where during the investigation, you only have vital things to discover. So if you just look at all the vital things together, you're able to extrapolate, like, oh, the poison was brought by Yoshiko, and then the lighting people tipped them off. To be honest, it seemed more likely that Kurane was the blackened, or murderer. But, they're now saying that Waruna is also involved in this. I'm not sure how, if she couldn't have added the poison on stage. We didn't really get that out of her route, did we? They concluded that she couldn't have added poison on stage because she couldn't have anything in her costume. So maybe there's still something here. The trial's not over. We'll talk about it when it's over.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
By separating the hows, the three of them divided up the
We
tasks
still
that
might be
needed to done
disappointed,
to pull off
but
the murder.
let's just see where the game takes us.
Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
Huh? You sure sound confident.
And now, there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the seek behind their complicity.
How did the three work together to pull off an impossible crime?
How exactly they cooperated together, and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
Are you sure you want to take the how is the poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
Yeah, because this route didn't have a definitive
Sure
answer.
you want to pick that door?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, something feels wrong here.
What?
The door!
Watch out! It's falling over! Guess that was the wrong one. Try thinking out how the crime was committed from the beginning.
Okay. Really, it could be any of them then.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
I kind of... Yeah, it's gotta be this.
How was...
Let's start with the poison being brought to the theater hall.
Oh, they want you to do it chronologically.
They're conspiring
I missed that.
with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait!
Okay, so we get all the way to the very back, right? Where there's a brick wall.
only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was Yoshiko, right?
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes, so it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag, and after she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
Yeah, that I don't know.
We're here! You're off, Master!
Yeah.
I don't know. Handed it to Warna.
Isn't this the how was the poison mixed into the glass roots? Wow! It really connected.
Yasuhiko, you did it!
All right, let's keep going and reach the truth!
Whoa! Again? Hey, you said Yoshiko handed the poison glass over to Waruna, but Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
Blackout.
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights. Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then, Warna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume.
Ah.
The
Where?
costume check happens before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
Okay, so that answers basically what we were wondering about.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
The two of them must have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
But what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poison glass. How did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Waruna approaches the chef. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds, but Waruna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience.
So, we still don't know why Karen was nervous before the play started. Is that gonna be addressed?
At that moment, Warna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime. Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off. Yummy. Isn't there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too!
She was nervous because she knew she was going to retire? Oop!
Right.
Yeah, he's got that weird chain attachment to Shinigami, and it's weird. How was the poison glass chosen? Yeah, Kurane. Even though we know the answer, let's think on that for a quick second. I'm gonna put my plate in the sink. So I'll be back in just a second. This was very cool. Oh, hello. Okay.
Alright, we got this one too.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Aquatic. Happy Sunday.
Wait, can't we take a break?
You're here just in time for the not-so... surprising climax of Chapter 2.
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen route.
You voted for schedule time, by the way. Oh, okay, cool. I'm probably gonna do that. Actually, I haven't looked at the poll in a few hours, but... Unless if the results were, like, overwhelmingly in favor of game. Yeah. I think we might try it for a week and see how it goes. You get so disappointed midway through things after being so hyped at the beginning. Well, this game is following... This game, it has really big shoes to fill, if I'm being honest, Ranger. Danganronpa is like a master of plot twists. And I have to say, if this is the answer to this, ooh, I'm not a happy camper. I want my plot twists. I don't want, this is not a game about investigation. I agree, it is not Danganronpa, you're correct. But it's formatted in a way that is going to make any player that's played Danganronpa compare certain elements. So, not even judging this as a non-Dangan, or you know, for not being Danganronpa. I'm just saying, when it comes to mystery visual novels, I don't want to be able to figure everything out immediately. That fails to me a little bit. But that's my preference. I mean, regardless, I am very much enjoying the game. I just want to be shocked. I was shocked in Chapter 0, and we haven't really been shocked since. Now, if this turned around and it was a murder story by Kurumi, I would be singing a way different tune right now. But the fact that we called this during the investigation...
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurune told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed directly...
Also, I will say this too. It's important for mystery games to save plot twists. It's important for the game to save plot twists during this phase of the game. Why? Because players are going to get bored if they're just playing a bunch of mini-games where they already know all the answers. You're not playing these games for the mini-games, you're playing it for the plot, so you need it to be exciting.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
What? Or, like, you know, we're just using Danganronpa as an example, but Danganronpa would have plot twists during the trial.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
Huh? Why?
Wait, Steven, whoa, what? You might have to let this go, friend. He's just talking about how he's getting dragged along by a chain.
Because I haven't done Shinigami to fall for me yet.
That's not gonna happen, even if you stay here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hit your guts.
You know,
Same.
beyond the hate, there could be love. It's kind of like traveling the globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually, we'll meet.
That's a stretch.
I feel sick.
This is the last wall. Master, are you ready? Let's solve this thing!
All three!
Right.
Yes.
Well,
Bill.
and there goes our theory.
Behind that door is the hoodoo. We finally made it.
It's time to end this, Master.
You're saying Kurane could have messed up and killed Waruna? No. No, so my initial theory is that there has to be one culprit. Because they wouldn't pull, oh, it was multiple people back to back, but they did. So if we were gonna point the finger at someone, it would be the person that inserted the poison onto the glass. But their approach to this is, it was a collaboration, so they're all guilty, which is fine. But unfortunately, that was very, very obvious from the investigation. Oh, I meant if Kurane messed up, Waruna would have died. Yeah.
Looks like all the culprits are here. But there.
So the only thing that I want closure on is why Karen was nervous before the play started.
Why do they look so sad?
Boring. You call yourselves the final bosses of the Mist Labyrinth? Then start acting like it. Might as well guard the truth till the end at this point.
There.
Oh good, it's time for this. This is probably the only thing Shinigami does that I kinda like. Yeah, it's time for MILF Manor. Where we bust down the walls. I always forget what buttons do what, though. I think it's... I don't know why this switches. Button layout is super non-intuitive to me. You're going to Desuhiko your way to McDonald's? Somebody dragging you? Alright, it's time.
Let's do this, Master.
Book it! At least the trials are short. Yeah, they're shortish. Pick, jump. Oh, shit. Oh, that's tackle.
No, there weren't any accomplices. Neither
Wait,
Warren
what?
or Kurane.
Am I pressing the right
Jumpy!
thing? I think I am. It's not jump, it's tackle, but it looks like she's getting hurt.
Jumpy!
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it, Master!
This outsold Danganronpa so hard, I'm sorry. Oh wait, what do you... Oh, you hated Danganronpa? Really, Diamond? Danganronpa's so good. It's still my favorite visual novel series.
Yeah.
I can see hating, like, the tropiness. I think if you had watched a little past the first chapters, though, you might have grown to like it.
Shut up!
What is happening?
Don't come any closer!
Oh, this is Kick. My bad.
I did it all alone! I don't know about the others.
13 Sentinel Supremacy. Sentinels. Yeah, the animatus got less offensive after the beginning. There's nothing connecting us. I don't think so.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it! Great job!
That's right.
Here I go!
Shut up! Go away! Stop telling lies! Leave me alone! Shut up! We have nothing to do with each other!
Again?
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
How would I rate Shinigami as a character?
On here. I thought they hated each other.
Yeah, we're gonna kill all three of them. Because all three of them are going to be guilty.
No.
I'm not a fan of Shinigami. This is the only thing that I like about Shinigami, when she runs through all the shit.
Oh, what do you mean
It just
by
looks,
that?
it looks so funny to me.
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
that's the truth.
No need for mercy. Let's do this, Master!
If Poochie has to die, so do all.
No! 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 Stay away! Stop!
Who?
You? Stop it.
Stop!
You know Poochie. We know Poochie.
Stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop it! Get away from me!
Look at that.
Please! Go away! There is no bond between us!
I'm gonna be honest, how is Waruna involved in this? Right? Waruna didn't actually do anything. It was all Yoshiko and Kurane. Yeah, she knew, but she didn't... Yeah, maybe she planned it. She switched out the glass with the poison. Oh, okay. Yep.
This is the truth of the case.
Yeah, this is sad. Because they just killed an awful person who murdered their friend, but they shouldn't have killed her. Yeah. I mean, they're literally, all three of them are about to drop dead. Or Heathers.
This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you?
You're all besties.
In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko.
Yeah?
You all
I guess we'll just call every chapter a massacre.
It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle.
Thank you.
You were all close friends.
And when you connect the pictures together, everyone is there, smiling. So,
Except for Karen.
why?
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy.
I would also like to say, if Kurumi was the best friend of Aiko, why is she not in the picture?
Let's go. One more push and we'll be done with this labyrinth.
There could have been a timer on Flash.
What would a hero do? A real defender of justice would defeat
You should
evil
add
here
E
and
to it.
now and be done with it. But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth. And the truth is right here. So why go any further? Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
Master, do you sympathize with them? That's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve
Kurumi knew, and now
mysteries,
there's no one in her
isn't
way
it?
to be the new lead.
If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see. Detectives aren't defenders of justice, they're defenders of truth.
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Yeah.
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Yep.
It's easier said than done. Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
No, I'll do it. I'll take responsibility. I'll see this
I don't
through.
see how this gets them out of gunpoint situation, huh? Oh, yeah, they're gonna make us do this. Okay. We don't have the shoes yet. Where was Yoshiko headed? Swap classes. That opened up shoes and spotlight. So we can put the shoes here. Spotlight. Okay, what do we have left? Chemistry lab and poison. Oh, these are early. Well, goodbye, girls.
Step right up! Step right up! A tragedy that struck an academy stage. The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members. Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago. Aiko was thought to have committed suicide by jumping off the roof. In truth, Kaden murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had dirt on them from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were
What was the
also
chapter
unusual.
name?
It was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
If it wasn't a suicide, it would contradict Kaden's testimony. However, she didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
So they got into an argument. Cotton saw red, then
A silent curtain closes. Ugh, because all the people involved are dying. Except Kurumi.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane probably realized the truth behind what happened. The 3 teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
Yeah, agree.
Yoshiko was the audience. Was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So, she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed, so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Thus, the poison glass was created. She brought it back to the theater hall, then went on standby at the right end of the front row.
Warna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poisoned glass in the wings. Warna, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
Then,
Where did
as
she
soon as
hide
approaches
it?
the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that?
Whoop.
And Kurane, on the lights, would guide Kaden to take the poisoned glass.
Then came the duel of poison cups! The 2 glasses on the shelf had juice poured into them. Kaden and Warna shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
But Kurane, who was on the catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Kaden drank from that glass 45 minutes after the start.
Yeah, imagine. I mean, Warna would have had to, like, break it by accident or something.
That was so long. Good job.
Kurane told Kaden of a change in stage direction, where the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Kaden followed this instruction to take the poisoned one. The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person.
Yeah.
Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
The ruthless, disgusting criminals who conducted this murder are... Yoshiko! Waruna! Kurane! You are the killers! Wait, what?
They may have pretended to always be at odds with one another, but deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko.
It is sad. But the answer was not to kill the bitch.
is my answer!
Yeah.
Was there really no other way?
Yeah.
Was there no way to prove Cotton did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to. The three girls couldn't get justice from them. Which led to this crime.
But it doesn't make it right! How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her.
Then who the fuck is
She was
Kurumi?
everything to us.
She's a
We were
plant.
together ever since we were young. Her dream was our dream.
Probably sent from
We
Amaterasu.
were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But now she's gone. Everything.
She was a stalker, yeah.
now.
I bet.
The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top secret case files. But no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case. Because Cotton's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation.
That's why we had to do it ourselves. We wanted revenge.
Revenge became everything for us. And to get, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all. But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up.
Well, you're about to die.
We put on quite a show. Didn't we, Aiko?
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Uh,
Most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world. I hope girls open up like that in the real world too.
he doesn't know.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
Right here.
Well, what do you think? Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have, yeah?
I already told you. I will never fall for you. You are seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Well?
Yasuhiko?
Did you think I was serious? I was just testing the bond between you two.
Our bond? It's more like a curse, at least to me.
Right. I was just testing. I wasn't serious. At all. I didn't get rejected, okay? I didn't.
All right, just calm down.
Anyway, let's do it. Time to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this?
I'm pretty sure that's a part of her grand scheme.
I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter. I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami. unrelenting bloodlust.
Oh, here she goes.
Growing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. To the final mystery.
The banger. Well, that leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
When did you...
Huh? What the? Wait, what just happened?
Hold on, let's all calm down.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again! Oh, right! I got one more job to do.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Kurone, and myself.
I don't like that she
All
does
three
this.
of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
I don't know what you people have done. But next time, it won't go your way. Remember that.
Did you see that? She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me. Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well. Hey, what's got you so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Abandon them, Ranger.
Seems like all the
Run
memories from the
screaming.
mystery labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yuma!
Kurumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
Anyway, are you alright? The Peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion, but maybe we should get out of here? It'll be trouble if the Peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's...
Interesting. We're done with Desuhiko, yeah. I have lots of... I'm feeling lots of feels about this chapter. That... You know, if they pulled that with anybody, it would be
Head to the
Halara.
agency and put in a good word for you. I don't really get how it all ended, but I have a hunch. Yuma, you did all the work, right?
Me too. I think Vivia will be the next one we hang out with. And then we get Fubuki in Chapter 4, I bet, because they said Fubuki's ability is broken.
Huh?
Guess he's got good intuition.
Looks like I won't be calling you Rookie from here on out. Let's keep
I'm
working
honestly looking
together,
forward to
my
both
man.
of them. I think Desuhiko was the one that was
Did you walk
like,
your girl home?
we don't want to hang out with this guy.
Yuma?
Huh? What is it?
This tension. Don't tell me. Is this where they make babies? Did something happen? You seem down.
Oh, well, although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others too. Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
What?
Wow, got another sharp one.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious.
Master, I hope you know this, but if you say anything about our contract... Oh, sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off, right? Even if that were the case, you'd never tell me.
Hey, Kurumi, there's somewhere I want to go. Will you come with me?
Huh? Sure, I guess.
Where are all the adults? We've seen a few. Martina's an adult. Why'd he take her here?
Wow, what a nice view. It's like a secret hideout. I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Kurumi by solving the case, but I killed those 3 girls. I'm responsible for their demise. If I had let the peacekeepers deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented. What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient, mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
What are you musing about? You can't rethink the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Even if I have to sacrifice others to find it, I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yuma?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but...
Yes?
Thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
Girl, you've got explaining to do.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved. If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book. If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier. I'm sure things would have been different. Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever. That's why it's always been so dark here. So please, please continue to be our hero.
A hero? Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become
Wait, she still has to
someone's
hold up
hero.
her end of the bargain. She's got to tell us what she knows about Kanai Ward.
This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth. But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master. Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now. Oh, yeah. We made a promise, didn't we? I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Huh? Oh, right.
He forgot?
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much. But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me, I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Informant?
What?
Are you serious? A high school girl informant? I'm still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now that the Peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
No wonder you know so much about rumors. Besides...
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those Peacekeepers.
That also explains why the Peacekeepers were after you. If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. So, Kurumi, what do you know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Well, it's likely connected to the top secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is conducting. I think it has something to do with why the unified government approved of Kanai Ward's isolation.
Top secret research? Approved the isolation?
Kanai Ward has always been a city centered around Amaterasu, but there was a lot more freedom in the past. People were allowed to come and go as they pleased. It became an autonomous zone, free from the Yuji's influence only a few years ago. The reason behind it has to do with the top secret research that Amaterasu is conducting.
But what is the research?
I don't know all the details, but it's supposed to be able to change the entire structure of the world. All nations and enterprises worldwide want it. This research is what turned Amaterasu into a major global corporation.
And that research is being done in Kanai Ward?
I think so. It would explain why Kanai Ward's been isolated. It's so their research doesn't leak out. Research that can change the world? If that's true, it's some serious stuff. No wonder number 1 of the WDO would risk his neck here.
Do you know any more details about that research?
I do know a little bit. Grandpa risked his life to obtain one piece of confidential information about Amaterasu Corp. And I believe that somehow, it has to be related.
What do you mean?
Research to create a homunculus, an immortal monster.
Interesting.
Homunculus? Immortal monster? Now, wait just a minute. Are you serious?
I don't have any proof, but it's a fact that Amaterasu Corporation has previously researched homunculi.
Homunculi? Being researched in this city? Is that Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Immortal monsters? Homunculi? It's turned into a fantasy story out of nowhere. Though, I'm sure not one to talk.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Well, is my information useful to you? Although, most of it was left behind by my grandpa.
Left behind?
One day, my grandpa just finished. He's been missing ever since.
Karumi could still be baiting us.
That's why I decided to take over where
Time to
Grandpa
practice our
was
alchemy.
the informant.
Yeah, bring in Eska.
So, do you think what I've shared might help?
Yeah. This is huge, considering how I had nothing until now.
Really? That's great! I'm actually useful to a master detective!
Oh, about that master detective thing.
Look! That's where my grandpa used to live! That takes me back. I wish I could see him again.
Oh well.
And that's how you'll keep taking advantage of a high school girl, huh?
By the way, Kurumi, why do you think your grandfather disappeared? Could it be the Peacekeepers?
No, I don't think the Peacekeepers have anything to do with it. Grandpa vanished before Kanaward became isolated.
Is Karumi on the box? Oh, she is. Well, not that that means anything.
He was just suddenly gone.
I know. Poochie's art on the box is so good, too. I don't trust Karumi still, but maybe I'm just being Mars about this.
Master, forget about some geezer you don't even know. What about this homunculus stuff?
The homunculus research. If Amaterasu Corporation is still researching some immortal monster in Kanai-ward, it makes sense why there'd be such tight security. They fear the secret leaking to the outside world. Maybe it even has something to do with the great global mystery that number 1 mentioned. Speaking of which, what could the great global mystery be anyway?
There's too much stuff we don't know, but you're one step ahead of the other detectives now, yeah? Guess that flat-chested Uggo is kinda useful. Maybe I should stop calling her Uggo now. I'll just call her Flat.
Still gonna hold on to that, huh? I guess this is technically an improvement.
You're gonna keep this info to yourself, right? It'll help you get ahead of the other master detectives.
It also could help us fall into a trap.
This isn't something I can deal with alone.
Ugh, how lame. Couldn't you strike a pose and shout something like, I'm coming for you, Amaterasu?
That's not my role. All I can do is investigate Kanai-ward's ultimate secret just a little bit further. The rest should be left to the real master detectives to handle.
This is my fault as your mentor for babying you so much.
Yeah, maybe not Desuhiko.
You've become the kind of
We can keep him in the dark.
who only relies on others without trying to solve
We can share it with
problems
Fubuki too.
yourself.
She'll forget, 2 seconds later.
What's wrong with relying on others?
Thank you so much for today.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm kinda hungry. Maybe I
I'm
should
getting
go buy
hungry.
a meat bun on the way home.
You like those meat buns too, huh?
Yes, I love them. I eat at least one every 2 days. They're kind of the comfort food of Kanai-ward. It's like I'm instinctively drawn to them. Oh, would you like to join me, Yuma?
No thanks, I'll pass.
I see. Will we meet again?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
That's great! If you ever need any information, you can count on me. See you later.
I hope she's okay on her own. I couldn't bring myself to say, I'll walk you home.
Just say it. What are you, 12? You sure you don't want to...
No, I'm 16.
Weren't you running an errand a while ago?
You're right! Oh no! I better hurry back.
Yeah, I'm sure that Yako has starved by now, but it's fine.
Homunculus research. I still can't believe it's true.
So he did tell them.
Does it ring a bell, Chief?
Unfortunately, I've never even heard of it. You sure it's not just some rumor?
The way Kurumi explained it leads me to think it's true.
Regardless, there's too little information. We lack anything definite at the moment. Still, it's better than having nothing at all. Well done, Yuma.
Thank you.
You're like a dog wagging its tail whenever you get complimented.
You were late getting back, but I never imagined you'd get yourself into another mess. Ugh, what the hell is going on? Ugh, I'm so angry, I'm talking with the left!
I'm really sorry.
And your tail gets tucked between your legs whenever you get yelled at.
Setting aside how I nearly died of hunger and that Yuma needs to be put on a leash, you picked another fight with the Peacekeepers! That's the biggest problem here!
I mean, yeah.
Getting hungry.
And the Peacekeepers didn't... They kind of dropped us for no reason? Like, those girls died and they were like, oh, well, I guess I wasn't chasing after you because you were dressed up as me. That one, I don't know about that one.
We weren't picking a fight. Besides, we got to expose the truth in the end.
That look on Martina's face was awesome. Right, Yuma?
Yeah, before she almost shot you?
How can you be so relaxed?
There, listen, man. Please remain calm.
So,
Thank you,
is it
Fubuki.
true the culprits in that case suddenly died? That makes it similar to what happened in the Mailman case. Moreover, it is also similar in that those involved in each case, like Desuhiko and myself, had their memories wiped. There are too many common traits to call it a coincidence.
Alara's onto us. We can't tell her though,
Memories
right?
related to the case disappear. Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
Wait, Fubuki putting things together?
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be? Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
Could another master detective have found their way here?
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward.
Yeah? I feel like Yako knows more than he's letting on. Because remember the first cutscene where we met him? He was, like, smug. He seemed like a know-it-all character, and now that we're with him, he's like a doofus.
This isn't the kind of place some ambitious master detective could barge into by himself. If someone got officially dispatched here, I would know.
Anyway, why are you all looking so glum? The case is closed and we got new information. It's a fantastic step forward. It's springtime and all is right in the world.
Spring? It rains all year long here, and we've had nothing but trouble. Ugh! Just what the hell is going on here?
It's like the hand of death itself.
What's wrong, Vivia?
You know what they say. The greater the detective, more often they encounter death. Isn't that right, Yuma?
Oh my!
That does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective. Don't take it the wrong way. I mean that as a compliment. But even if it offends you,
Yasuhiko's
I refuse
face.
to apologize. Apologizing is too much of a hassle.
That's the Kevin. And actually, we all like. No, he's just a lazy, edgy boy with a deep voice.
The Death Detective. You have a cool nickname, Yuma.
No way! I don't want a nickname like that.
That's the really stupid one.
Really? But it sounds so awesome.
It seems death has taken a liking to you, Yuma. That's one of your talents in a way.
Sheesh. I'll never understand this guy.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later. For now, we need to come up with a plan to handle the Peacekeepers. You said this case involved Vice Director Martina, right? She's Director Yomi's right-hand woman. I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress.
Where did you hear that? Oh, probably directly from whatever his name is.
I'm sure they're gonna make
Yomi.
a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
What'll they do?
See? This is what I'm talking about! Everyone, brace yourselves!
Are you serious?
This is so fun.
The agency is sinking. Where is everyone? Somebody help.
Hey, Master! Snap out of it!
What lies at the bottom of the sea?
Come on!
Oh my. Is that our cliffhanger? No.
Kaboom! Oh, it sank, all right. This is the bolt of judgment, the fire of purification, a supernova explosion! Hey! Who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
Why is it unfortunate?
I figured it was you. That wasn't enough firepower! I told you to blow up the whole river and vaporize them, didn't I? Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos! Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but senseless violence! I told you to demonstrate perfect order! Listen to me. A clean and pure execution of the law is overwhelming, absolute, and completely blows everything away without a trace!
I'm terribly sorry, Director Yomi.
No matter. You are my beloved right hand. You only need to remain by my side.
Yes, thank you. I will forever be by your side to serve you.
Thing is, even though you're my beloved right hand, you still need to be punished.
Oh, it's been weird with them. It has been so fucking weird.
Huh?
You couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention the detectives escaped under your watch.
Yeah, for no reason, I might add.
But it's all right. Don't worry. You are my beloved right hand. I won't hurt you. I need you to stay pretty for me forever.
I understand. So, what is my punishment?
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called a high-performance presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material and instantly turn it into a cube. Even humans can be turned into pretty little cubes.
Okay, do not cubify Martina. We still need her.
Huh?
I'll keep you on my person at all times, so you'll always be by my side. You are my beloved right hand.
Please wait! What? You must be joking!
Hey, you! Take my beloved right hand over there.
Director Yomi, please wait! Please, have mercy!
What?
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask you before you go. What's... love? Take her away.
Director Yomi! Director Yomi!
All right.
She's getting turned
Now,
into a.
Let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got
She's
blown
getting
up.
turned into a human cube. Because their director's a psycho.
Good day, sir. What's that? You don't know? I guess not, since you're still new. That's number one, the leader of the World Detective Organization. That's him? I had no idea. Why would someone that high up be here underground? There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number one can enter with his biometrics. It supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on. Huh, didn't know that. Don't even think about going in there, newbie.
This is how he found the Death God.
Wasn't number one carrying an old book just now? I wonder what that book was.
Kevin's struggling right now.
You're curious?
He's playing Genshin Impact.
Well, how about you go investigate? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Investigate? Me? Kidding. Don't take it so seriously, Yuma.
The person with him is acting like Yako. Very intriguing. Oh, whoa!
Huh? Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Don't you know what happened to us? Like that time back at the
Pain begins.
Express.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made the pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet. But that didn't work this time. When you lose consciousness, my vision also goes dark. Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died. Hell, even as a death god, I thought I was gonna die.
This is no laughing matter.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up.
Oh my.
Everything's a-okay so far. Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad, my eyes are watering.
That's a bit dramatic. Where are we?
Let's check things out for now. Oh my!
I think this is what's called abstract. Looking at it makes me feel anxious. We're up to you, Master. What would you title it? Cul-de-sac? Trash. It's uncalled for.
This is...
It's a large TV built into the wall. The power's off, so I can see myself reflected on the screen. Master's thinking of using that giant screen to watch spicy videos. It's not what I'm thinking at all right now. Does that mean you're gonna think about it later?
Oh, wow.
Hotel?
Who's there?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I sure look suspicious, huh?
Jimbo! That's gonna be our cliffhanger for the week. Wow. Very interesting, guys. That was, I'm very interested to see what happens now. I'm surprised Martina was killed. I was not expecting them to sink our stupid submarine office. I'm worried for the other characters. But I'm not attached, so if they're dead, they're dead. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to say. I think I didn't love the labyrinth, which we already kind of covered while we were playing it, but it just felt like a review of all the things that we already figured out. It did make me question in the middle, but then it just went back to the same obvious response every time. So we'll have to see if the game keeps doing that. It happened in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Praying Chapter 3 is more surprising. We know this game can do it, right? They did it in Chapter 0. But, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the night. I mean, we beat Chapter 2. I will have a schedule posted by tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll post it tonight. We'll see. Yeah, I had fun tonight. We will see what happens in the next trial. Everybody have a good night.